In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create user profiles in Salesforce. We'll walk through the process step by step, keeping it simple, clear, and practical so you can set up a profile that matches your team's needs and keeps your org secure. Start by clicking the gear icon in the top right corner of Salesforce and selecting Open Advanced Setup. This takes you into the main setup area where all user management and security settings live. It's the control center for who can see and do what inside your org. Next, use the search box to find profiles under the User section, then select it. You'll land on a page listing all existing user profiles, including the default ones Salesforce provides. These are great reference points because they show common permission sets for roles like standard users or system administrators. To create a new profile, click New. You're now setting up a profile that defines what a group of users can access, from objects and fields to apps and features. Enter a clear profile name. Aim for something descriptive that makes sense at a glance, such as the team or function it's for. Consistent naming helps you and your admins manage permissions as your org grows. Now, choose an existing profile to use as the initial template. This is a time saver. Pick the profile that most closely matches the access you want. The closer the template, the fewer changes you'll need to make later, and the less risk of overpermissioning. With your new profile created, you can manually adjust its settings and permissions. This is where you fine-tune access. Review object permissions to decide who can create, read, edit, or delete records. Check field-level security to control visibility of sensitive fields. Set tab visibility and app access so users see only what they need. If you use multiple record types, ensure the right ones are available. You can also review system permissions, such as export rights or API access, and, if applicable, adjust login hours or IP restrictions. A good rule of thumb is least privilege. Grant only what's required for the role to do its job effectively. When you're done making changes, make sure to click Save. Saving locks in your updates and ensures the profile is ready for use. If you're making a lot of adjustments, save periodically to avoid losing work. And there you go. You've created a new Salesforce user profile, starting from a template and tailoring it to your organization's needs. That's all.